Guitar players, sometimes you need to spend money on something that doesn't make a sound. In several ways. It might be something that, mutes your signal, which sometimes is important when you're switching guitars and stuff on stage. Or it doesn't make a sound because it's so good that there's no hum and no buzz and all that stuff. Sometimes, that's what I'm talking about, you need a tool. Not a tool like this. You can't buy me. No. You need a little helper for your pedal board. And I know we don't like to buy them because, as I said, they don't make a sound. But that's why we sometimes need them, because we have sounds that are happening with a hum and buzz and all that stuff, and you need to spend the money, just like a good power supply for your pedal board. It's not fun to buy these, but you have to. A pedal board power supply doesn't inspire you for greatness. It doesn't get you new song ideas. An A-B-Y switch doesn't get you new song ideas, but you need one sometimes, and it's a good idea to buy a good one. A good one like the Vahlbruch XRoads, that's what it's called. So this is a video without sounds, because why should I show you that something goes quiet? And I also can't show you that it is hum-free, because Bogart. Sorry. So instead, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. I haven't really figured this out all the way in the manual. I don't quite know exactly what he's trying to tell me. But, show it, Leslie. Here's a XRoads. It's an ABY switch. So apparently the standard setting is output 2 is silent. But of course, you can change that. You can actually change that by holding different configurations of buttons when you're turning it on. And that's how you program it. Yes, it's programmable in certain ways. In what, input, what is that? I'm going to read this to you. Maybe you get it. So the 1-2 button changes between output 1 or 2 being active after power on. So right now, let's see. See? It powers on with 1. Maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you want whatever is on the isolated output, not the buffered output, to be on. So let's see. Yes, I just reprogrammed it so that output 2 is on. Actually, in English, this is easier to understand. Henning Vahlbruch. In German, I didn't get it. Because in German, it doesn't say after power on. Haha. English instructions are better. The 1+2 button changes between 1+2 on or 1 or 2 on. Okay, so if you want both of them on, hold this in, and then on the next power on, when your pedal board is on, it'll go to the state of both of them on at the same time. So you can actually do the normal state of the pedal and program that. That is pretty cool. So if you want number 1 to be on when you're powering it on, all you do is this, bam, that's the normal power on state. Okay, now I get it. Try to figure this out for 5 minutes in German. So you're switching between 1 and 2 or both. And of course, if 2 is on, it adds 1. Then you can hold this for 1 second and it goes into mute, which is a good idea because there's a tuner out. So your tuner is never in the signal chain anymore. It's completely taken out. Apparently, when you go into 2 amps or to 2 sources, whatever they are, you can have hum problems. Okay? Not the Bogart kind, hum-free. This is hum-free, apparently because of some magical trickery that I don't understand, and I'm not going to bore you with it. Go to the website, figure it out. The switches are very, very cool because they're mag trap. And I'm going to show you a little B-roll here that I recorded. It's a magnet at the bottom of the switch, and the switch is not connected to the PCB. It's hovering above a sensor, and it gets close to the sensor. Wait, let's hold this in. It gets close to the sensor, and then the sensor senses. Here we go. And millions of hits on these. They're not connected to the PCB. You're not going to put any stress on the actual insides. That is awesome. Apparently, hey Leslie, hello. Hello. Internally 25 volt power generated for maximum dynamic headroom, 100% silent switching, blah, 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 microcontrolled, ultra-line linear frequency response, perfect for all. It's input impedance, 1 ohm, output impedance, 100 ohms for each output, current consumption, 30 milliamps, handmade in Germany, all that stuff. Read on the website. The point is, it's good. I'm going to take this off here. You can phase invert between the 2 amps. Should the sound be kind of weird, phase inverted. High Z input for the guitar. This is a good ABY switch. And I have the orange one. It's called the Amp Detonator, which doesn't have all the options. And it's just a tool I have at my disposal. Sometimes I need to go to 2 amps. I do have the AMPETE switcher, but that switches between amps, not going to 2 at the same time. Of course, it doesn't help me on a pedal board. So I know it's no fun purchase because it doesn't make a sound, but that's exactly why you're buying something high quality, made in Germany by Vahlbruch. So Henning didn't even want me to make a video for this. He said, I'll send this to you so you can use it if you need it. I will use it. I do need it. And that's why I made a video, because if I'm convinced of a product, I'm talking about it. Talked about it. XRoads, Vahlbruch. Doesn't make a sound. That's why you didn't hear one. Links below. Thanks, Leslie. Animals at the end.